she's a 10, but welcome to Money and Cakes, where we're taking a seriously lighthearted look, whatever across our feed, life in general. And today we're got some special guests back on the show.
Friends.
Aaliyah, with no nickname, never had one, not even as a child. Didn't even call a little babushka. What is that, grandma? I don't know. I just heard you.
Why can't you remember nice, cute words in Russian?
Because you've never told me one. Give me one cute word in Russian.
Красавица.
Krasavitsa.
What's that mean?
Beautiful.
Say it again.
Красавица.
Krasavitsa.
No, that's
Almost.
Krasavitsa.
Krasavitsa?
No,
Oh.
you just guys butchered it.
Of course.
Of
We'll
course
work
we
on it later. And we got Alpha Amanda as well. And, I am Cakes. This is Money. And we are doing the He's a 10, She's a 10.
Yep.
Having some fun again with each other. Because that's what we do.
Yeah, friends.
Friends.
Alrighty. So once again, I hate playing traditional gender roles. Should we just go first? Should we just do it? Or should we allow the ladies? Maybe.
We were from a different era.
Yeah.
The ladies. Let the ladies go first.
Yeah.
But kind of bring us in. How did this fall into your lap? Like,
Well, of course, you're seeing this trend on TikTok and on Instagram and all the places where he's a 10, but, or he's a 5,
Right.
but, and how that changes your perception of the person. Now, I do, and also I watched a video of a woman who did it with like a panel of women, and it was very interesting, and I thought it would be fun for us to do it together.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Let us define what is meant by he's a 10 or he's a 5. I'm thinking because you're qualifying he's a 10 or she's a 10, but they have this. We're really thinking about looks, right?
probably so.
If someone asks you, hey, what are you, a 1 to 10? What are you thinking they're asking? Like looks or the whole package?
Looks. Yeah.
Mostly looks.
Yeah, it's got to
I
be
would
looking
assume
at
looks.
Right,
the
'cause
whole package.
Right,
'Cause
yeah.
The butt is part of the package. Not like, you know what I mean? Not that butt, but
Oh, okay.
the description of what we're going to
Yeah.
be talking about.
So we're going to be talking about more of the package, but literally, like, if you see someone walk by and your quick judgment is like, wow, that's a 10. Basic first appearance.
Yeah, quick
You
judgment.
don't know anything about them. So that's where the butt comes in. Like, wow, that's a 10.
Boo.
But then you start talking to them, and then,
Okay.
okay. Do you understand, my ladies
Yep.
Yes.
and genitals?
Yes.
Genitals?
Genitals.
Genitals.
Alrighty. So who wants to go first over there? Give us your he's a 10 or he's a 5 or he's a whatever. And let us, or she.
doing she's,
You're doing
yeah.
she's. You're asking us about the ladies.
Ask away.
Go ahead, Aaliyah.
Okay, she's a 10, but she posts a lot of bikini pictures on Instagram.
4.
What?
Oh.
I would
Right
want to
away.
say, ooh, man, yeah, you cut deep. 4? I was going to go
Okay.
5.
My first instinct was 5, but I decided let me just be a little bit more mean. Why is she a 5, Money? She's a 10. She's got that body. She's showing it off on the Instagram.
Right. Which I feel secure enough that wouldn't bother me so much, but at the same time, I don't overdo it. At least, is she sending me something like privately?
Okay, so again, another definition of this too is like if she's a 10
Right.
and she's just some random person doing it, okay, different. But if she's a 10 and then
Right.
she's your girlfriend doing it, that changes things maybe.
I think it changes things. You know what? I'm going to change it. I'm going to go to 6. Because it's probably, in this situation, if it's my significant other, it's probably part of her job. And if those checks are coming in, shoot.
Gotta be
Post
checks.
them. I'm the camera guy. I'm the one behind the photos. Click, 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 click. You know?
Yeah, maybe I'll go. Maybe I'll be a little bit more generous. It's like, why are you doing it?
Right.
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of people who are out trying to grab attention just in real life.
Yeah.
Like I don't mind if a person, like if I'm with someone, they dress attractive and sexy, but I still think it needs to be, can't be too risque. I don't like it when I see women wearing those things that are just straps and boobs are hanging out. I mean, let me rephrase that. I love it when they're doing it, just not when they're not when they're next to me.
You're like, cover it up.
All right.
We're together.
Not when
Put
they're
on
next
that
to
robe.
me.
Right.
She's got to save something just for you.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, okay.
So, we said 6.
I think I'm going to stay at 5. It's between 4 and 6. Let me go 5. All righty.
He's got one for you guys. Oh, I do?
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought, yeah.
Oh, went to sleep. Hold on a second.
Sorry.
Mine did too.
I'm just putting you on the spot.
I got one. Ooh. He's a 4, but he dresses well.
8. I like a snappy dresser.
Can we? Can you describe 4?
He's making an effort, Aaliyah.
He's
Below average looking.
below average, yeah.
But you
If
put
5
a,
is average, he's
You-
he's slightly below.
you
So,
put
yeah,
a
so
suit.
You might
on-
call him
on any
ugly.
man.
You might call him ugly.
So in your
Yeah.
eyes, he's below your average, but he dresses really well. Like he dresses above average. I don't know.
You put a suit on any man, it automatically makes him look
You're
hot.
right.
Yeah.
Yes.
For real.
Okay.
Or a military uniform, automatically it ups the value.
Okay, I'll give 9.
Wow, jeez.
Wow,
Yeah,
you guys.
okay.
that's a-
Well,
We like snappy dressers.
okay.
I think there's a thing to that, especially with uniforms. I can see that.
You're making an effort too. Like if we're going out and you've made an effort to, dress nice and look nice, yeah, you're gonna automatically just look better.
Yes.
I think, these are going to be very subjective in a sense because some people might not value dressing as much as others.
Yeah.
True.
Now, I did watch a video where the woman polled other women, what are some of the things that make men attractive? And well-dressed was one.
Yeah.
Suits, just like Amanda said, it just seems to always make a man more attractive.
Yep.
So apparently you wow, that's a big jump.
That's a big jump.
It's a huge jump.
It's the effort.
It's the
If he
effort.
puts
Yeah,
the
it's the
effort, that
effort.
means that he cares about himself, and
Yeah.
if he does, then it's a big plus.
He cares about looking nice, and he cares about the way that he's gonna look when he's with you, and that ups your value too.
I want to double down on this one then.
Okay.
He's a 4, but he takes longer to get ready to go out than you do.
Well, it's okay. It's hard to beat us, so
Oh, snap.
Depends who you are, right? Some people
Yeah.
it depends on the quality of the date for some people we've learned.
like
Is
5
this a 2-hour get ready or a half an hour get ready?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. That's fair. Right.
Well, that's interesting, and I think if we have another lady here, I'm curious what that person would say, but they're not mic'd up. So, but I feel like that gives men who are maybe below average an attraction. It's like, hey, just change your dressing.
It sounds like we need to go to Goodwill and get ourselves a nice suit.
Yeah, they got great
I'm
suits
not
at
paying
Goodwill.
that.
Goodwill.
Yeah,
You know
fat
what?
lapels from 1970.
I think a lot of the reason why, at least for me, I like dressing up. It's just expensive, and then I keep fluctuating with my size. That I had one point I had a nice collection of suits. I can't.
But you know
wear
what?
them
It doesn't
now.
have to be a suit. You can put on a sweater and
Okay, just
a nice pair of
nice-
jeans, maybe nice pair of shoes. It doesn't have to be a suit.
So
all
not
the time.
necessarily brand, but just
Yeah.
the nice appearance.
Yeah.
You put in
Yeah.
the effort.
You put in the
to
effort.
Spews up. You didn't just throw a T-shirt on and your
Yeah.
favorite ball cap and say,
Yeah.
oh,
And here's something: it's you don't need to spend a ton of money on
No.
decent looking clothes or sports coats. You can if you want.
right.
Yeah.
But one thing I learned is you can buy a less expensive sports coat or something, and wear it right,
Yeah.
and you look better than 90% of the guys out there.
That's your go-to.
Except for the guys who really know how to style it up.
Right.
In general, depends where you're at.
That's your pea coat.
Yeah.
That's yours.
Yeah. That's its
You,
go-to.
you rock a pea coat.
All right, okay. Amanda, your turn.
Oh, let me find mine. My phone went to sleep.
He don't want to blush. Look at him.
Oh, I said we
Okay.
got places to be and,
Oh.
and things to see.
This one is for cakes specifically.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
She's a 3, but she lives right around the corner.
oh my god.
She's a 4. It doesn't, it's as much as I want someone who's close,
That could backfire.
it's not, it could backfire, but it's not going to change how my perception, because as I told you once, I had a Tinder who just was looking for casual hookup who lived in my neighborhood. And she was a 3. And I was just like, I just can't do it. And it wasn't
That's
because
why I
I
asked the question.
it wasn't because of like my moral compass got any better than it is. No, it didn't. It was just like, if it's like she's a 3. Now, if this was a 8, a 5, a 6, 5.12, I'd have been there. This is a straight up 3.
2 points more, and he would have been fine.
And I'm not about to just, go there just because I can go there. No.
Okay.
So, yeah. How about you?
What was the question?
She's a 3, but she lives right around the corner.
I'm actually with him because I'm thinking of the pros and the cons. And the cons is she lives right around the corner. You gotta have some distance.
No, see, I like that proximity, but it's like I want to,
Yeah.
Fair enough.
right.
Fair enough.
Now it's your turn to ask, right?
Yep. Darn it, where'd it go? Alrighty, so oh man, darn it, where'd it go? He's a 10. Okay, how about this? I'm gonna phrase this 2 ways. He's a 10, but he's short.
This was getting personal.
So he's still a 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Describe short.
That's the correct answer. How tall are you?
5'4".
Okay, so let's say he's 5'3".
No heels.
Shorter than you.
Hey, Kevin Hart is not that tall, and he's freaking amazing. He's 11, so.
Okay, but he's I mean, he's still a good-looking guy, so
Hey,
it's a
we're
hard
talking
one.
about the whole package, not just the looks.
No, we're talking about the looks.
Oh.
Then you add this other thing in. He's a 10. He's freaking hot. Like, he's handsome. You've told this guy he's fine quite a bit. And he's a good-looking dude. And maybe the other night, in a text message, you said, you fine, but he's short. What is he?
Still a 10.
What is he?
Okay, so 2 answers. If he is shorter than me, then he's 6.
Okay.
If he is the same or just above, then he's 10.
All right.
I look at it this way.
I'm 5'5 3/4". Shit, I got that by 1 3/4 inches.
So I'm already attracted to this man, right? Like, I'm already attracted to him. I already know he's a 10. Why is my opinion all of a sudden going to change? I know how tall he is. We've met.
Well, no, the whole thing is like some people, height is really important. Yeah. And you'll have people like on Tinder who are like 5'1". Like, I need a guy that's over 6 foot.
Nah.
It's like a person who's 5'6" is going to be way taller than you.
Right.
But I need that, 6 foot person. Right. For some women, height is huge. And also for some men, you could rephrase it. She's a 10, but she's taller than you. That some men might be like, I don't know.
So I'm 5'7", and, I don't think I've ever met a guy who was much shorter than me, because I've not ever met Tom Cruise or, Kevin Hart. But... it doesn't faze me if a guy's only 5'9", 5'10", whatever. Mm-hmm. It doesn't faze me. It's fine.
That works.
Yeah, now we're on Kevin Hart, though. He's a good-looking guy. He dresses really well. He's
Sense of
funny
humor,
AF.
yes.
He's got a ton of money.
Yeah,
He's short. It's like if you're a girl, like, oh, sorry, Kev. Ain't no girl saying sorry, Kev.
No, I'm going to be laughing too hard to worry about it.
There's way too much going. He's a great package.
You strip all that stuff away.
Yeah.
He's just a short guy.
It's Kevin Hart, but he ain't funny, good looking, or well dressing, or rich.
Still 12.
12. Okay.
Oh, geez.
We have time.
Well, that's
for
Kevin Hart. That's
one
not,
more question.
All right.
We're good. We're good.
It's the ladies, right?
I got a question.
Okay.
I have to ask.
Ask it.
Oh, isn't it their turn?
Yeah, it is their turn.
You guys got one?
Leah's turn.
Yeah, I do have one.
Okay.
Shoot.
So she's a 10, but her body count is triple digits.
Triple digits in the hundreds.
Hey.
You said she's a 10, but her body count is in the triple digits.
How old is she? How long she had?
No, we're
How long she had to get this going?
Jeez. We're
85.
talking our age. We're talking
She's
our
a
age.
20.
Oh, see, then you just gotta do some dividing. She's our age, but not
Okay,
your
she's
age.
our age. She lost her V card at 16, and that gave her
Exactly.
30-ish, let's say 25 years to get at it.
Right.
She's triple digits, so that means 100
100
plus.
100. Let's
That
just stick
means
with
what?
100. So divided by how many years? 25?
That's only like 4 years.
Look at them
That's
doing
4
math.
years. So yeah, no, she's still a 10.
In perspective, yeah, that doesn't seem too bad.
No.
Was
4
she
years.
using condoms? Because she should have been.
In
That's
this
a lot of
scenario, yes.
guys. It's a lot of guys.
A lot
And
of guys.
Ooh, hopefully she doesn't have all the hepatitis.
It's too deep. We're
In my
talking about
scenario, yes, she's clean.
clean.
In
He's
my
hoping.
scenario.
now, if
But,
she's
yeah.
25 and has triple digits, that's
Yeah,
different.
that's concerning.
That's just a lot of D all the time.
That's like
It's
that's
like, how are
5
you
a
getting
day.
anything else accomplished in life? You know what I mean?
True.
Like, what are you, like, what?
That's what she's doing.
They got a harem of D right there, you
Maybe
know what I'm
that's her
saying?
job. Maybe she's a prostitute. Maybe she's an escort. That's what she does.
Hey.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really change my perception. I might drop her down to just a 9. I don't know. A 9.999999999.
Because she's hot. That's why.
She's still hot. All right, I got one. He's a 10, but he wears a fanny pack.
What's that? Explain to no.
So like a fanny pack, like the waist bag, like what made The Rock famous. He has that famous picture of him where he's like posing, but he has his signature fanny pack on.
Okay.
Bring on the fanny pack, bitches. I'm
So-
down with the fanny pack.
Okay, so your answer is still 10.
He's still a 10.
Still 10.
He's got money in that fanny pack too. You
He's
bet.
got something in there.
Yeah.
He just needed the extra pockets.
Yeah.
I need to see a picture. Give me a second.
All right, you
The, the funny thing too is the video I watched. It was a bunch of like millennial Gen Z women, so it was a younger generation. So that would really be interesting to have different generations doing this and see the different perspective.
They're wearing the fanny packs differently now.
They're-
They're wearing
yeah,
them crossbody.
Because fanny pack crossbody is a thing.
that's the
They don't call it a fanny pack though.
Yeah. It's a crossbody
It's like
bag
a sling bag.
Yeah.
Shoulder, yeah.
But all it is a fanny pack worn
on its
diagonally across shoulder to hip.
Side. Yep.
If it's on occasion by just the thing by itself, then 11. If it's in public and weird places, then it's a 1.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Okay, so you're saying he's wearing nothing else but the fanny pack? That's an 11?
Yes.
I gotta pee, you guys.
Just go pee.
I'm gone.
Jesus Christ.
So,
No.
yeah, but what if he's like at Knott's Berry Farm and he's like, I got a hose by chapstick and stuff?
Yeah, I mean,
Is that
it's
the way to
practical.
place it? It's practical. All right.
European
I'm
handbag.
gonna double down again. Well,
Oh, I had one,
Oh,
but
you had
it's
one?
like she left. Here, let me toss one out.
go for
This
it.
was one that it's actually on the thing. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. We got a new person joining us. It is Brittany.
Brittany.
Bow, 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 bow. Exposing herself to the world and all 50 people that watch this.
All right. So now that we got Britt here, I got this. Let me just shoot this one
Sure.
real quick.
Shoot it.
Because I'm just curious. Now I lost it. Okay, hold on a second. All right. Well, okay, here it is. He's a 10, but he constantly talks about himself.
That one.
4.
See? Okay. You said that's a tough one?
Negative 1.
Wow. So
Why?
Okay, so yeah, explain this. Why?
You go first.
I like confidence, but I don't want to hear about yourself all the
You were
time.
replaced.
Okay. That's
You
fair.
can sit in the middle and share the mic. One of you can sit on the laps. It's like whatever.
Lap it up.
Squish on in there, ladies.
Cheek
So the question was, he's a 10. Was it a 10? He's a 10, but
He's
he
a 10.
talks about himself all the time.
constantly.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know that I could be down with that.
Right.
That makes him more like a 6.
It sounds to me like he's never talking about you, asking about your day. Whenever it's something that, whenever you ask him about, whenever you start to talk about your day, they flip it back on themselves. And then it's like, I get that. And then I always try to I do that. I do. I mean, everybody does that.
Right.
And I try to be conscious of
Yeah, I'm even
Like,
like you're bad. Like
I try to
someone
be
says, "How's
conscious
your
of
day
it."
going, and you don't ask them how their day goes.
yeah.
I'm bad at that. I think I'm
Yeah.
worse than you.
Oh, yeah, I know. I mean, yeah, I'm really,
I know I'm bad at it.
obviously I'm bad. He just said I suck at asking other people, how you doing?
You do,
And I
But
think it comes from a place where you're trying
It's
to
not that I don't
relate,
care.
but then they go too far and they're just blah, 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 blah.
I get that. But two, you asked me the question. You know what I mean? So I don't think about re-asking the question to you. It's just for some reason it's like you're like, oh, how's your day going? I'm like, oh, it actually went pretty good. because I'm not thinking about like
Yeah.
I have. That's a question that requires me to ask you a question. I'm just not trained to do it, so I have to
Right.
try to be self-aware of it myself.
I think it's something we all have to be self-aware, and it's show interest in others. It's yeah. Here's one.
What was yours?
Anybody else got one over there on the ladies' side? You want to just pull one up out of your brain, Brittany?
Nope. Okay.
While you're looking up,
Yeah.
here's one that was on the actual thing I saw. He's a 10, but he wears flip-flops.
Ooh.
Like all year.
Like,
Sandals.
why?
Just sandals with they go between the toe, flip-flops.
And he hasn't shaved his toe hair in weeks
So he's looking like a hobbit.
or ever.
A Harfoot,
Yeah.
as they originally were
So
called
if
before
he's
they
not
landed
wearing
in the
them
shade.
year-round, fine. If you're in the summertime, it's warm. Flip flops are acceptable, perfectly acceptable.
What if he's got ugly feet?
Then I'm not.
He's a 10, but he's got ugly feet.
You got beautiful feet.
Okay, he's a 3, but his feet are fucking delicious.
Delicious.
Oh my god.
That's the right word. That's the right word.
I've seen some good looking feet.
She's
And
a
that's the
4,
show,
but
ladies
those
and gentlemen.
toes are lickable.
I have a question though. I got one. I got one over here.
As he stares at their feet while he says it. Poor Brit. She's like covered.
I can't see Brit's toes. I'm
Brit's
trying.
Like, she like tucked
Cover
them
it.
back in.
Cover it.
She's like trying to put them under
She's
the
all
couch.
modest now. She's like, hide them toes.
She's like, here we go again. Here we go again.
Yeah.
I got one.
What'd you
All right.
do? You
What
put
do you-
yourself.
Okay. She's a 4, but she knows how to cook. She cooks good. Good eating.
I'm going
I knew that would get
6.5.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
My
too
first
much
thought was
higher.
8, but then I was like, you know what? I can cook.
And
I
know.
mean, trust me, I
But
love
what
me
if
some
she's,
good
like,
food.
Fabulous, like chef
we're talking
level.
like chef level.
Yeah.
Ooh,
She'll make you anything that you want, and it's delicious.
eggs Benedict.
Okay, that's not difficult.
7.
Okay, yeah.
knew it.
6.5, 7. It
I
goes
knew
up.
it.
You guys are so critical. We're at 10. We're 11. 7.
You
6.
guys, you guys are bouncing from.
That's
all
not
over the
fair. We're
spectrum.
like giving all the high scores over here, and you're like being spoiled.
She's a
brats.
10, but she complains a lot.
Rude. That was rude and uncalled for.
Okay, that's true. Okay, fine. I'll take it.
I feel attacked on behalf of my ladies.
Love you. Okay.
it's all
Well,
fun,
nothing
it's
but
all
love
fun,
comes from
you
here.
guys.
Love.
He's a 10, but he hides his hair with a hat because his hair might not look that great.
You talking to me?
Maybe. Do you feel attacked?
I used to be very hair conscious, and I feel like you're digging into my deeper insecurities.
I think so.
So rude.
I hit a spot.
So rude.
You know, like I was traumatized
It does
as a
look like
child.
You don't have any product in it. You can tell.
None.
It's just, it does look
I
kind
hit the
of.
spot.
I used to
Right
be
there.
so like weird about my hair. Like I'd spend all gym class getting my bangs just right.
Were you a skater? Did you have skater hair?
Oh my gosh!
Did you
I
have
can
like?
see-
And then
You
like if I
did.
couldn't get it right when I was doing it, I remember breaking shit,
when you did that,
throwing brushes, breaking shit.
when you did that, it reminds me of like when they have flashbacks in movies, but the actors don't like the
same age.
trying to play themselves when they were in high school, and they just move the hair in front of them.
You didn't
Yeah,
answer
we
the
need to
question,
do
though.
that.
Were you a skater? Did you have the skater hair?
I was a faux skater.
So you had the hair, but nothing else.
So
No talent.
silly.
What's that called? When you're a fake skater.
A poser.
Thank you. I mean, I had a skateboard. I could almost ollie.
I dated a skater, and he had the hair like Christian Slater in Gleaming the Cube. You know, he flipped it. Oh my gosh, so hot.
Oh, I have one.
Go for it.
What about she's a 10, but she's below average in bed?
Oh yeah.
She ain't a 10 then.
Here's the thing.
She gives toothy BJs.
Meaning, okay, so if we were gonna rate her in bed, she's 4. Like you said, below average
Yes.
being 5.
Below
Yeah.
she lays
below
there like
5.
this.
But she's a 10.
She's cute, but she can't use it.
She is one sexy mommy.
Yeah, okay, so that's
But then
just
she lays
physical. I
there.
mean, there's okay,
Like
yeah.
this.
That's
Gets stiff bored.
I like
There's
how
so
they
much.
My first thought was
concentration right
6, drops her down to a 6. But I'm going to be like maybe a 5.
I'm thinking 4. I'm thinking 4 or 5.
Because here's the thing. It's like, if you have to communicate with each other. And if you're, it's like, she's fine. You got to communicate. And at that point in time, like, because I had here's a real life situation. I had a girl that was a chef.
Ooh.
She could cook. She wasn't a 10 looks wise, but she was probably a solid 7.5.
That's not a
8?
solid number.
cool.
It's a 0.5.
Okay, she was a solid 7. She was a 7, okay.
So,
Okay.
8. She was an 8.
Let's go the other way.
I loved her
though.
hair. It was kinky. It was beautiful. Loved it.
Let's go the
But,
other way.
okay,
hold
fine.
on, hold on,
Fine.
hold on.
You're gonna like this though. She's a 6, but she's super amazing in bed.
11.
of course.
11.
Yeah, I think that maxes out. I
Yeah.
think she goes to 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's what I figured.
Because you have to think about it so hard when she's a 10, but she's below average in bed. But if she's
Well, here's the
average and she's
Right?
great in bed, you're like,
Yep.
oh, she's an 11.
Automatically.
here's the reason I was thinking about it. It's like I was kind of breaking the rules. Like, can I communicate? Can we talk
Right, right.
and figure out how to have better sex?
Maybe.
Sure.
Over
Because
time.
I was with a
fantasy would
woman
work.
who, like I said, looks wise, whatever. She was a 7, 7.5. She was cute, but she can cook,
Mm-hmm.
and she was sane, which is like
Wow.
trifecta, you know. But sexually,
Deja vu.
she
I
wasn't
feel like
that
we've
great.
had
We
this
didn't click too
conversation.
well, and then we didn't last long enough to get to that phase of let's communicate about this so we
right.
can make this better.
Yeah, because it takes a while before you can actually have that talk of like, what do you like? What do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So
If
anyway,
you can't have that talk, then you just need to, call
It
it
sucks too
quits.
because you kind of need to connect on that fast enough to get to the point where you have that talk.
Yep.
So you guys are just kind of like wallowing, just kind of flip flopping and rubbing each other. You said you couldn't
Flip,
connect.
flopping, and rubbing.
oh, I was
each
getting
other.
mine. So maybe it was me who was horrible in bed. I don't know.
I just can't right now. I can't.
That's good. Oh, man.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Actually, you know what? This is a great one for, I think, the younger generation. Actually, Mike, it may not be, but for us that we're not as in touch with this kind of stuff and using this all the time, I got one for you ladies. He's a 9, but he still uses Snapchat to communicate.
What's Snapchat? I mean, I know what Snapchat
Snappity
is.
chappity. Snappity chappity. So that's like, let's say he doesn't text you. He snaps you.
No. No, that's
That's
stupid.
not even on the scale.
No. You're a child if you're doing
Everybody's
that.
like, he's just gone.
You're a child
No,
if
thank
you're doing
you.
that. No, stupid.
Leah's like, well,
It's just extreme. The snap, I don't know. In my mind, it's like the teenager, and then if it's
Yeah.
only emails, it's like super old dude. You just need to find the.
Communicates via email with their significant
I'm just
other.
saying, you're going extreme. Like who only uses?
Be
Snap?
home at
Okay.
10
The kids do.
through
I
email.
know the kids do. The
So he-
teenagers do.
so he's a 10, but he only uses email. You're like, no.
He's a 10, but he only uses USPS.
I mean, if you can't pick up your smartphone and at least call me once in a while.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
He's
Yeah.
got a smartphone.
Even
that's
even
just
if it
dumb.
not text, but at least constant call communication, like over the phone or in person, then yes, it's still 10.
Okay.
Like, I need a phone call, at least once a day.
This is fun.
Like, I want to hear your voice.
All right, he's a 10, but he's clingy. He's clingy.
Oh.
He's a 10, but he's clingy.
You notice how now they're only asking questions?
Hey, get
That's
some
him.
questions. Get some
I was
questions.
waiting. I'm
He's a 10, but he only asks the questions.
yeah,
He's a 10, but his name's Money.
What?
Now you're just
Clingy-
making
oh,
it
so-
personal.
okay,
Yeah,
so
right.
clingy
Okay.
like
Clingy.
how? Like he wants
Well, he's
to be
clingy.
with you 24/7.
Exactly.
He never wants to be without you. He's calling you, texting
Always
you
want
all
to
the
know
time.
what you're doing. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that lowers your value. You're gonna be like a 5 after that. I don't have time for that. I'm a grown woman. I have a life. Like I don't have time for you to be clinging on me like you're a child.
Yep.
Okay. So
Agreed.
5.
Yeah.
He's a 5, but he ignores you.
He ignores me?
For some women, that'll make them, oh my God, he's a 10.
No.
The normally the ones I date, you know what I mean? The ones who aren't
I
quite
don't-
there,
I don't
you know
need
what I
that
mean?
contact 24/7. Like, you know, like
Right.
I know you're busy and I'm busy and we connect randomly throughout the day. That's cool.
Leah, you got one? I saw you looking at your phone trying to figure it out.
Oh, she got one.
No,
What you
I
got?
was just reading. No,
Oh.
if she's a 10 and she has anger issues.
Oh no. She
15.
Is a 1.
Oh.
Because you know, Cakes,
Give me that drama.
I
Cakes
got a
wants to
good
be
one.
dominated.
Oh yeah, he does.
Wanna be
I got a good one,
dominated.
and I think I know where it's gonna go.
No,
I don't know.
I'm
I'll be
saying a
dominated.
1. I can't-
No, I've been there. Anger issues aren't fun.
No, not at all.
Oh my God, it's hard to deal with, man.
So is it 1 or 2 or what?
Man, she's a 2.
I'm gonna stay on the scale, but
She's
she's a 1.
2.
I would agree
dropped.
with
I
that.
can do that.
Vice, and it goes the same way with men. Yeah, same thing. I got one for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's a 6, but she's got a fat ass.
I do value a fat ass.
Did you see the lip over there? I saw Gary. I saw the lip.
I got my Sandlot looking on.
He's like, how fat we talking?
I mean, a 6 is above average.
Well, I'm thinking about the fat that I like.
All right, I'm gonna
So,
bump her up to.
8.
Well, yeah, that's 8. Yeah, that's what mine was. 8. Bump her up to an 8 because she's already above average looking. She's already
Yeah.
good looking,
Yeah.
not like
right.
gorgeous.
Now she got that thing, and
Yeah.
Just-
I do feel like my ass gets me
Right.
extra points. I'm not the cutest,
right.
but I feel like it gets me points.
all right. I think
He's a
that's-
10, but
that's
he
how I feel about my shoulders.
He's a 10, but he talks about his ex a lot.
I've had that happen, actually. Not fun.
No, Amanda,
ex.
he's
Yeah.
laughing because he's talking about himself
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't even realize until I read it.
That's when I started laughing. It's because I was like,
But I don't do it in the sense of like, hey, I'm with a new girl and I'm talking about my ex. I just have lots of stories that happened in the last 4 years.
My
that
friend.
just so
My
happened
friend.
to involve my
My
friend.
friend.
And that's because if you're talking to your current situation a
Yes.
lot about your ex,
No,
I
not
don't think
good.
you're gonna be with your current
That's not
situation
good.
for that long.
Yeah.
No, I get it.
I mean,
you don't.
he's a
have
10,
enough-
but he talks about his ex a lot.
Nope. That makes him like a 4 for me. Yeah, it drops you way down. I don't want to hear about it.
You know, my ex never did that for me. Yeah, you know, my ex, she never
No.
She
I don't
never
wanna
cooked
hear
for-
about it,
she never
good
would
or
cook
bad.
for me.
Like I don't want to hear
Okay,
about
I
it.
think I think this one goes into because it's a big one. I think for women with men or anyone they're looking for. He's a 5, but he's funny.
12.
Yeah, but again, 5 in what? What if something bad?
He's just average. He's an average-looking guy.
Average looking guy, but he is hilarious.
Funny does it
He
every
keeps
time
you laughing
for me.
all the time.
Yep.
Yeah, 11.
Why'd you look at me?
Funny makes up for
You know
Funny
why.
makes
See how I
up
made
for,
that? See how I made her laugh?
Funny makes up for a lot of things.
What about you, Brittany?
I'm stuck. I would say it bumps him to a 7.
7. Okay.
Fair enough.
Why not 10?
12 for me. Because I feel like I'm pretty funny, and if my man is funny too, then we're funny together, and that's just better.
Yeah. Why 7?
Why 7? Brittany?
What's the parameters on that?
I mean, 7's still pretty good.
I mean, I feel
Yeah, it
like
is
7 is,
It's a jump up.
to me, I feel like 7 is an average.
Oh, Jesus Christ. How about this? He's a 5, but he can fuck for 2 hours straight.
An hour.
12, 12.
Just straight.
Is there a 45?
If 7 is 10 is 10 is 10. 10 is a 10.
115?
7 ain't average. 7's above average.
He is so
That's not-
adamant about that.
These women and their expectations.
Okay, let's rate cakes. What's cakes?
Oh, Jesus. We're not making
No,
it
no,
personal.
not make it personal.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
No, not making it
If we're
personal.
talking about being funny, cakes
Oh.
is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're not rating each other. I'm not going to give you
Some
guys.
days he is.
I would never give you guys a number because I value you as humans.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Sure.
I value as I see the totality of you. They see you in your
totality.
wholeness
Totality of the
and all of your
circumstances.
humanity, not just bits and
Alright.
pieces. And
We're all
looks.
10s,
How about
but
this?
something, each trait within us drops us down to like a 7.
Okay.
Probably.
fair?
It's fine.
Why?
I don't mind being a
Why
7.
you guys are being so critical?
We are
We're all
25.
women.
We are freaking 12s. If they don't see it, it's their problem.
Well, the max.
She pointed at you again.
This is true.
I only have one hand.
What did I do?
Let it be said, I love you guys. I love you guys. All of you equally.
Yeah.
Should have love fest.
All right.
Yeah.
I know you guys are getting all.
All right, let's get some here to wrap this up. We got to get to a comedy show.
He's 9. Oh, I lost it. But he's terrified of bugs.
Oh, me too.
So now that
Still
means
a
he's not catching
Okay,
that
here,
spider for
here,
me.
here,
Still a
here.
nine.
Let me
That's
enact
one
something.
catching
Let me
the
enact. Let me
Brittany's
enact
great
something.
at spiders.
I am the spider catcher.
Okay,
Dude,
okay.
She
Brittany's
caught
like,
one
move
that
on
was
to
like
it.
that big, no joke.
But let me enact
Killed it.
this. Let's make this real.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just walking into the bathtub. Oh my God, Brittany, there's a spider in there.
She's
Can you
got
get the
you.
spider, Britt? Please get the
got you.
spider for me. Now what am I?
We just had that with your
Oscar-worthy.
headphone.
Because that fucker was trying to eat my brain.
Exactly.
Okay.
We saw you being a pussy.
It was trying to eat my brain, okay? I get some spiders, but here's the thing. I don't kill them. I catch and release.
No.
You catch or you run and they run after you and then you release. Like
You put
open
them
the
outside, they're
bag.
gonna die.
I asked Brittany a legitimate question, and Leah comes at me. At me.
She came hard too.
Coming
Okay.
in hot.
Oh man, she came hard. I'm like laughing so hard, I'm sweating.
If I see a spider, I'm calling Brittany because no joke, she saved my life.
Gotcha.
Oh my.
But still, though, let's say a guy, he's like, oh my God, can you get the spider, please?
It doesn't change the value.
No.
Okay.
For me, it,
Has that ever happened to you?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's like,
My ex-husband.
And who was that
he
with?
hated spiders. I had to take care of him.
I think even
Are you? Oh, never mind.
The look
there's
on
not
your
too many people
face.
that like spiders.
I was gonna say, like, I know you still with that person. Like, Anywho, this has been
This
fun.
has actually been a lot of fun, you guys. I'm, like my chest hurts from that last one.
Let's stop this before he has a heart attack.
Oh,
Okay, we don't want to kill money, and we're too old for for this here.
oh my god.
Hey, you want to do the thanks? Because I always forget.
I was gonna say thank you to our. Oh, sorry, I switched off of them. Thank you to our wonderful ladies guesting. This was some fun. I like this. I like this. Money and Cakes and friends.
We will
Bow, bow,
catch
bow,
you later.
bow. I don't know. I made that sound effect. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And
Yeah,
peace.
all that good stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, let's get out of here. Thank you so much, everybody.
Peace.